What's up guys, TechPro is here. I'm back with another video. So this is the full review of the WD My Cloud Home. Before I'm going to start talking about WD My Cloud Home, I'm going to talk what is a Nest. Since WD My Cloud Home primary function is a Nest, so it's best to talk what is a Nest first before I talk about the WD My Cloud Home. If you know what is a Nest, you can just skip this video by going to my timestamp to the next section of the video. So what is a NAS? NAS is a network attached storage. Basically, what it does is it works something similar like the Dropbox or Microsoft OneDrive. You can access the content anywhere around the world, even at home or outside. For example, you can see on the image, PC2 is in at the home network. If you are at home, you can connect to the NAS by your home network. And PC1, if it is outside, if your PC, when you are outside your home and you have an internet connection, you still can access your NAS. So how you connect the NAS towards your home network is via the LAN cable. You just have to connect the NAS towards the router, and if you have an internet connection at your home, that's why you can access all those content in a NAS device any part around the world, even at home or outside. Okay, now let's review the WD My Cloud Home, starting with the design. So here's the dimension of the WD My Cloud Home. If you want to see visually, so this is the comparison with the iPad 6th generation. The height is smaller than the iPad. The width is similar to a credit card. Then the length is smaller than an iPad, if you can see the images. So it's kind of a small device. It's not so big. For the interface, you have a 1 GB LAN port, USB 3.0, power connector, and the factory reset. And the factory reset is located just above the USB 3.0. Then there's a status light indicator just in between the top and bottom case. If you want to know the status light behavior, here's the chart. And if you want to read about it, you can actually pause this video. And it's not user replaceable hard disk. You can't just take the hard disk out easily like the WClip My Home Duo. Now let's talk about the third-party services. So yeah, they don't really have a lot you can install into the WD My Cloud Home. The most useful one is the Plex and the cloud storage backup. Okay, the Plex is for media server to organize all your photo, videos, and music. And cloud storage backup, they actually give you 1 terabyte free of backup for the WClip My Home users. So it's not really a lot of services you really can install compared to other NAS like Synology. Okay, now the performance. The transfer speed will affect depending on the computer, your router, and the environment where you at. If your laptop's too far from the router, or you have a lot of interference on your Wi-Fi network, so it will affect the speed. So as mine, I'm using the MacBook Air 2013 Asus router, So this is my transfer speed for my device, for my cloud home. So when I transfer a 2.36 GB single file via a Wi-Fi on my Mac. So I got 4 minutes and 37 seconds. And the public folder, it took 3 minutes and 17 seconds. So yeah, compare between these two folders, these two, because the public folder is using the UNC path that many other popular NAS uses, while the MyCloud Home, the drive is limited to this device. So the public folder do transfer faster. Okay, now the features. Hopefully I able to gather all the features from the my cloud home. So these are the features I found out. So what they have is time machine backup. Time machine backup is for Apple devices to backup all the whole OS into the My Cloud Home. You can create a share link, which means you just share a folder, then you send to someone else and they can take the file out. It's a public share link, but you have to share that link to a person. Just take note, you only can read only. That person cannot upload any file to My Cloud. So next, they have made available offline. Can make any folder from My Cloud Home offline access. Can sync folders to WD My Cloud desktop folder, sync into WD. There's a software that you can install WD Discovery for Mac and PC. So it will automatically have a network drive, so you can quickly access, no need to configure the network drive. And there's an iOS and Android app also. You can add user. The adding user, you will isolate from the rest, which even the admin can't see what folders and files you have. So if you're owner of the WD My Cloud, you add a user. Nobody able to see each other, even the owner the admin itself. You will be completely isolated. And the family folder. Family folder is the one that all the users can see each other file inside the family folder. So anything outside the family folder in each individual account won't be able to see each other file except the family folder. Okay, next, the mobile app able to automatic backup photos and videos. You also can transfer other files. Instead of photo video, you also can transfer individual file into WD My Cloud via the app. Okay, the last feature is public folder. The public folder is used to backup Windows operating system to the public folder. Okay, now the bad things about the WD My Cloud Home. First of all, you need an internet connection in order to authenticate the login via the internet. When there is no internet connection, you won't be able to access the My Cloud Home. So that's one of the annoying part of the WD My Cloud Home. The next thing is users must install the WD Discovery software in order to access the WD My Cloud Home. If you don't have it, you can't even access. Not like the other network attached storage devices, you can easily map a network drive via the IP. For this device, you need to install the software. If you didn't have this software installed, you cannot even access. So that is another thing that many people won't like it, and they didn't give a choice between the users. For people who know how to configure it, they can use the IP. The next thing is you can't remove a user after adding a user. So once added, you can't remove. There's no file folder permission on this device. So you can't make which is read only, which is write only. And since it's isolated completely from the different user, you can't limit the usage space for each user also. So they can just use as much as they want. You just use the total space. You can't assign the space usage limit. There's no local IP address to access the web interface of the device. You must do it by the website from WD My Cloud Home website. There's no universal name conversion path, since you can't create a UNC path for each folder you created in the WD My Cloud Home. The only path they have is the public folder, which you can map it to any operating system such as Linux, Windows, iOS, and macOS. That's the only device. There's no DLNA built into. If you want DLNA built in, the only way is you have to install Plex and use the Plex settings to enable it. The good thing about WD My Cloud Home is it's cheap, and it is really cheap compared to QNAP and Synology, because those two brands don't have a hard disk built in. You need to buy hard disk separately, and while WD My Cloud Home, it comes with a hard disk. So that's one of the good things. Another thing is it's very easy to set up. You just have to plug in the LAN cable to the router, go to the WD My Cloud Home website, sign up an email, and then connect your WD My Cloud Home to your account, and that's all you have to do. So what I think overall about this device is it's targeted to the non-pro users and non-pro users, which is not IT people or a prosumer. So just a normal user just want it to plug and play, and as simple as possible. And if you are new to the Nest and just want to try out, is Nest suitable for you or not, you can also consider this device before considering to get a better brand. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching this video, and subscribe for my next video, which I'm going to talk about mapping the public folder into different operating systems such as Linux, Windows, Mac OS, and iOS, and Android. And you can take a look at the past two videos I have made.